You go, bro? I bet.
I've been minding my business like I so often do. But I've been hearing a shit ton of buzz about Velma all over Twitter and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, that nerd from Scooby-Doo? Come to find out, she got her own TV show. Which surprised me, cause it's fucking Velma. Only 2 characters in that whole franchise are protagonist worthy. And that geek is not one of them. But I digress. So I went to go check it out, and lo and behold, Velma is now a nigga. That is not Velma. That is Shalissa.
Who the fuck is that?
Me, nigga.
But you know what? I let it slide. Because as long as Shaggy and Scooby are in it, it'll be fine. Sorry to intrude, sir, but my sources tell me that Sir Scoober Doobert III will not be involved in the casting of Velma. What? Yes, very tragic indeed. And as for Master Shaggy, he's not but a mere commoner now. He's black. He's black. The fuck? Alright, it's time for an investigation. But before I start dunking my balls on this show, let me give it a chance first. Let me watch it, and then I'll dunk my balls in its mouth. Because there's no way in hell this shit is gonna go well. And so it begun. On my quest to become a better man and to do research on a topic before I start talking shit on it, I woke up early this morning to watch the show. I decided to watch 2 episodes, and to make sure I was fully immersed in the experience, I even wore noise cancelling headphones to make sure I was fully tuned in. And let me tell you guys this, it was fucking terrible. Almost as bad as me actually hitting my head on the wall while trying to record that. My mom was in the living room and she looked at me when she heard the banging noise, so I had to turn around and pretend like nothing happened. But now that I've actually watched it, let's go through it together, starting with the trailer, which itself kinda sucked. Especially since the trailer is supposed to be the highlight that draws intrigue. If that shit is ass, then what the fuck is the show gonna look like? But I have a few moments from the trailer that I'd like to point out. First, I can tell that the humor in this show is gonna be fucking egregious.
Hold my way. She has no brain! I'm not dissing her, she has no brain! And it starts with a murder.
That is legitimately preschool level humor, yet that's what they decided to put in the trailer to get people to watch the show. Okay. Second is, they somehow made Shaggy or Norvell in this show lame.
If I can't convince people I didn't kill Brenda, I'm going to be arrested.
I know, but I also know how to find out who did kill Brenda. I think it has something to do with drugs, which I hate.
How does one manage to make Shaggy not funny? I feel like it's harder to do that than to just let Shaggy be Shaggy. They actually put in time and effort to make him worse than his original self. Whatever, man. And last but not least, they ruined Velma's catchphrase.
For all you wondering why the police have not yet caught the serial killer, it's because it's a ghost.
Jinkies!
This definitely annoyed me more than it should have, because it sounds like she's saying it just trying to sound quirky instead of saying it when she's genuinely worried or surprised or something. That shit low-key bothered me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and I forgot to mention that they added a twerking scene in here, because that's what black girls do, right? They twerk.
I love danger.
Whichever 50-year-old white dude wrote that, he probably thought he was cooking, sitting at his desk like, oh yeah, these Negroes are gonna love this. Now that we're done with the trailer, let's move on to the show itself. And first and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is Velma black? Asking someone why they're black is crazy. Now, I know a lot of critics didn't want to talk about this because they were scared of the backlash they might get from potentially sounding racist, but it's okay, guys, I got this. Not to brag or anything, but I'm somewhat of a nigga myself. Do writers actually think that passing off the scraps to minorities is gonna do anything for us? Like, I just finished using and abusing this cum rag. Who wants it? Nobody. Keep it! Like, do you think it makes us happy getting something that someone already ran through the fucking gutter? Like, I promise you, like, believe it or not, we're good, bro.
We're good.
And there is literally no reason why Velma should be able to say nigga. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no fucking way! Oh shit, what's up, Velma? Oh, what's Gucci, my nigga? You good? The fuck you said to me? I said, what's Gucci, my nigga? Are you good? Say that shit one more time. See what happens. Oh, I don't think you got the memo. You see, I'm black now. Who done made you black, nigga? Oh? Ah, you got me. Ah, welcome to the club. But then again, I digress. let's talk about the actual show. I don't have enough words to tell you guys just how bad it is, so I'll find some for you.
Synonyms for bad.
Oh, there's a lot. It's atrocious, awful, cheap, crummy, dreadful, lousy, poor, rough, sad, unacceptable, blah. Okay, you get the point. But if you want me to keep going, I can. I won't, but if you want me to, I can. Like there's a whole bunch of motherfucking, more than I fucking thought. Let's take a look at the characters though. We'll go from least important to most important, so we'll start off with Fred. In the original Scooby-Doo, Fred's the leader of the gang. He's assertive and he takes control when he needs to. And don't even get me started with the Riz God Fred. That nigga gets bitches. And by bitches, I mean Daphne. Funnily enough, they did leave that intact for this series. Fred and Daphne are still dating, but they haven't had any sex yet. In the original series, those two horn dogs were fucking damn near every single episode. Fred, hurry up.
Wait, just give me a second.
Okay, but don't keep me waiting.
No, I ain't gonna keep you waiting. Stop playing.
Alright, gang, let's get the show on the fucking road. Shaggy, Scooby, y'all got the basement.
Roger.
Like, if you say so, dude. Me and Daphne got the master bedroom. Do not disturb, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What about me?
Velma. Go do something, bro. I don't fucking care. Oh, come on, bro. I'm always alone. Fred.
I'm coming.
In this show, Fred is a stereotypical high school jock, popular kid, which means he's fucking brain dead. This guy has the same amount of brain cells as I have balls in my nutsack. He's damn near on the spectrum. And Velma just makes fun of him the entire show for having a small dick. I would qualify that shit as fucking bullying, because like none of it is funny. It's like, hey, you haven't had puberty yet. Your dick's probably tiny, huh? Small dick having ass.
Little BB.
Nah, that's too funny for Velma, but it's not funny. Daphne. In the original, she's... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what the fuck she did in the original. I'm gonna assume she was a popular pretty girl, and I guess she's the same in this show. But woke.
I mean, not to oversimplify a thorny issue, but everyone loves it when white people play Jesus or a professional boxer. Why can't it ever go the other way, right?
It's disgusting. She has an obscene amount of woke meta lines and it's fucking nauseating. But then again, everyone does, and you will get tired of it quickly. Shaggy, or should I say Norvo, he's just black Shaggy. And why the fuck is Shaggy black? And I forgot to mention that Daphne is also Asian now. Like, it feels like white people can't group up in TV shows anymore without the goddamn KKK bells going off. Anyway, Shaggy used to be this funny, chill guy who was a coward, yes, but he would also man up for a few Scooby snacks. And it's crazy how this guy would do absolutely anything, even fight ghosts and mummies for some fucking dog food. But in this show, he's the farthest thing from funny. Bro's just fucking lame. He's a loser. His fall from grace is something that really needs to be mourned over because they actually killed my mans, bro. They didn't have to do him dirty like this. He's just Velma's bitch the entire show. All she does is dunk her asshole all over his face and he just sits there and takes it. Instead of being a coward, he's just a fucking pushover and a simp. Anything for a chance to get with the girl who laughed in his face when he literally admitted his love to her.
Wait, Norville, your joke worked, you genius. Keep making me laugh.
I wasn't joking. Your face is why I get up in the morning.
That's perfect. One more time should do it. Make it super cringy.
This guy's a fucking cuck. He would sit there and watch Fred rail Velma and then beg her to drink his cum out of her. Man, I'm sick of this nigga, bro. And last but not least, we have Velma. The original Velma was, you know, witty, cynical, and sarcastic.
I forgot to mention sassy. She is someone who will give you attitude if you are deserving of it.
And this person, because this is not Velma, is just a straight up dickhead who bullies everyone because she thinks she's better than them. Being witty and sarcastic means when someone says some dumb shit, you will reply by firing back in a comedic way. Not just going off at someone and violating them just because you think you're above them. This is Velma.
Did you see this badge? Know why it's here?
It came with the shirt.
That is a fraud.
I'd laugh, Fred, if I wasn't standing next to this secret comedian over here. Man, if I found humor attractive, I would be all over you right now. Oh well.
A phony, a part of the Matrix because she's not real. As for Scoober Doober III, I was kind of sad to find out that he wasn't in the show, but then I realized that being involved in whatever this is an active sign of disrespect. If you are in this show, they are just continuously spitting all over your brand and your image. So Scooby not being in this might just be the greatest honor in all of human history. And don't even get me started with the writing. They legitimately try to shove in as many pop culture references and woke jokes as humanly possible in every single minute of this show. It is revolting. Just watching a few minutes of it made me want to fucking kill myself. But I had to watch something to make this fucking video, man. I didn't want to come in this blind. Like, it's just constant bad references that never hit and woke tangents that don't mean anything. For example, in episode 1, they go on a tangent talking about how the pilot episode of TV shows have more sex and nudity than the rest of the series. Yet they're in the showers naked as they're saying that. The writers were probably cooped up in their fucking dungeon, rubbing their hands together, going, hey guys, we made a reference on it so we can do it, right? We're part of the joke. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Honestly, just shut up. Fuck. Just because you make a reference on something being corny and overused does not mean you can go ahead and do that same thing. It's so fucking corny and overused, but thanks for pointing it out? That shit is so fucking played out. And by the way, I lied to you guys. I only watched episode 1 because if I watched episode 2, this video would have not been made because I would have fucking blown my brains out. Sitting through this shit was actually a chore. I didn't want to eat my food while watching this. I didn't want to fucking breathe while watching this. And it may sound like I'm exaggerating, but I don't want to tell you guys to watch it because the season 2 has already been confirmed because this show has gotten so many hate watches. But, oh man, that shit, bro, when I told you guys this shit was bad, let me put up my fucking thesaurus again, because there's not enough words for this. This show was cheesy, crappy, cruddy, defective, deficient, dissatisfactory, okay, I can't pronounce that word. And the worst part is, I literally just finished watching Vinland Saga. So to go from watching peak fucking fiction to Velma was actually trauma-inducing. I think my brain was legitimately leaking out of my ears while I was listening to that garbage. So if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go watch some real television. Puss in Boots, because apparently that shit is fire.